Hello! So if I've got my timings right, Doom Eternal should be releasing today. So in order to celebrate, and definitely not to ride the trend, I've decided to help out the Doom Slayer, Doom Guy, by giving him some extra weaponry in order to fight off the demons. So I asked you guys to give me some ideas for weapons or allies or assists that Doom Guy could have, and you did not disappoint. So here is one of the promotional pieces of art for Doom Eternal. So the sword he's got at the moment is pretty cool, but is it as cool as the Soul Edge? Maybe. But because it's been suggested, I'm going to add it. So this idea actually came about because I was going to do this with Iron Man's suit, and then when I noticed that Doom was coming out, I was like, you know what I can do? I can totally ride that trend train. So at some point I will be coming back and I'll be doing this with Iron Man's suit. So if anyone has any suggestions for things to add to Iron Man's suit, stick them in the comments below and I'll come back to this video before I do that one. Alright, now let's work on putting this inside the iron grip of the Doom Slayer. And then the finishing touch, let's make sure this is behind the M. There we go, we replaced the sword with a different sword. So this is only the beginning, this is a fairly ordinary change. There's way more to come, as evidenced by piece number 2. If I can colour correct this a little bit, I might be able to get this gold to match that of the armour. Okay, there we go, now the other hand is full. A lot of people suggested various guns and weapons, and I only had 2 hands to work with. Then a hero suggested extra arms. So let's see if I can put the extra arms onto this. So I'm envisioning these, so they need to be relatively the same size as the actual arms there, otherwise it'll look even weirder. I'm envisioning these coming out from like the shoulder blade area. So then I can just simply recolour them, put them behind the shoulders, and jobs are good. Okay, it's got 2 extra arms, the sole purpose of which are to hold 2 more items that you suggested. The first one, now, how could I possibly pass this up? I think this is called the Penetrator. It's the Saints Row weapon. When someone told Doom Guy he had to fuck up the demons, they didn't think they'd mean this literally. Now I need to make the dildo slightly more orangey. It needs to keep its purple, but it needs to look like it's actually in the environment and it's receiving the ambient light. My mum watches these videos. Hey mum. Hope you're proud of your son. I recently introduced my mum to the world that I inhabit by playing Slender with her. I've got a second channel I play some games on, but it's not really something that I intend to like promote much. It's just because I enjoy playing games. So if there's anyone out there who wants to watch me play Slender with my mum, you can check that out in the description. It sounds so artificial having to plug links like that. It's got to be really careful to get the right shape of the bell end there. It's still not looking quite right compared to the rest of the picture. It just needs a bit more work, a little bit more fiddling. That's right, the dildo needs some more fiddling. It's still not looking quite perfect, but I'm going to move on, and if needs be, we'll come back and tweak that later on. So, the next element is what goes on the other arm. Somebody submitted to me a picture of RAZE with the Wraith Blade, and I wanted to use the Wraith Blade, but I couldn't really use the one in the picture I was sent because the bottom was cropped off. So I managed to find this, which is from a promotional piece of art for Defiance. So, I'm going to have to sort of clone out the various bits of hand here, but the idea will be that I can put the Wraith Blade onto this arm. Is anyone unfamiliar with what they're looking at here? It is the Wraith Blade from the Legacy of Kain series, which I would highly recommend to anyone. It's probably my favourite game series of all time. How are we looking? Honestly, not too bad. Right, so Doom Guy... Where's his dildo gone? Oh, there it is. Okay, so Doom Guy is now well equipped with extra arms and extra weapons. So let's move on to the next, because you can't just be armed with weapons. You've got to have more. There's got to be more to it. You can tell I don't rehearse any of this. So, next up, the Dragon Balls. Now, I'm imagining these like flying in a circle around his body. Oh, there we go. He's ready. He's ready to combine them and get his wish, or however that works. I didn't watch enough Dragon Ball. I probably should. Alright. What do we have up next? Oh shit, okay, yeah. So, so far, this is, apart from maybe the dildo, this is looking a little bit, he's looking very good, but someone sent me this, and I found it too funny to not try and put on. So let's see if I can... I think I'll turn it into a vest rather than a t-shirt because I'm going to have a lot of trouble getting the sleeves on the arms. Considering I've done nothing to this, it's actually surprisingly fitting quite well. Perfect. Okay, that works. That does work. So this here... Now, I've already loosely cut this out, but someone sent me this. So I googled this. I wanted to find out what this was. Apparently, this is a Yu-Gi-Oh character, or a character on a Yu-Gi-Oh card, a monster, whatever they call them. I didn't watch Yu-Gi-Oh either. I'm sorry, but the only pictures I could find of this were ones where he had like an actual kilt thing on. So what the fuck is this? Like, whoever sent me this, tell me where did you get this from? Anyway, yeah, I kept it because I didn't have anything for the leg area. Somebody suggested putting on what they said were toad legs, but they were horrifying, and you should feel ashamed. Because I didn't have anything for the legs, I thought I might try and take this codpiece. Codpiece? Thong? I might try and take that and put it on. Now, it may look like I'm just increasing the size of the bulge. What I'm actually trying to do is change the angle. So I'll move this up slightly because you need to be able to read the word tacos, but you also need to be able to see the crotch. That is a rare sentence. I wonder if anyone in history has ever said that. There we go. Now it fits in a little bit better. Oh, he is definitely getting more and more ready to fight these demons, but there's a few extra things that he needs. So this was the only helmet I was sent, so he's wearing this helmet. Okay, how are we looking there? Excellent. Yeah, that's right. I've got a picture of Orange Squash. Sue me. Okay, so what do we have next? Oh, okay, yeah, I remember this. Somebody said, let's have the Predator's shoulder-mounted cannon. Okay, now he's got the shoulder-mounted cannon. So we've got 2 more elements to put in. No, we got 3 more elements to put in, but one of them's a joke. So we got 2 more proper elements to put in. However, for this one, I'm going to need to make the background a lot taller. I'm talking like that. Go on, save me a job. Make it look vaguely alright. I can work with that. That's going to save me a bit of filling in time, because at least the colours and shit are correct. Like, something like that. Okay, so we've extended it. It's not a perfect job, but that is enough where I can start putting stuff in the background, and they will draw focus away from the fact that I haven't done the background properly. So, next element. Yeah! I'm glad somebody submitted at least a type of wings. Things are always cooler if they've got gigantic sets of wings. One thing I probably should have done before I started this was to have cut out Doom Guy from the picture. So I had him on a separate layer because that would have made all of this stuff a lot less tedious. You know what? So that I don't have to think I need to talk. Let's do a time lapse. We're not doing a time lapse yet. We're doing a time lapse cutting the wings out. Go. Okay, time lapse over. I've gone around the wings and cut them out. I've saved what I think is the coolest to last. Somebody, some hero, gave me Cerberus. I'm not even sure what I'm going to do with this. What a little tiny pet one just down here. Who's a good Cerberus? It's you, isn't it? You're a good Cerberus. I don't know what to do with it. Does it work? With a tiny little pet with 3 heads? Or I make it super fucking huge. Hello! I don't know what to do with it. Oh, help me. You can't. You're watching this in the future. Someone's screaming at the screen right now what I could do with this. I believe I can fly. See, the real MVPs in this are my lights. They're still on and it's been like an hour and a half. Well done, lights. Well done for lasting this long. Oh, I think we're slowly getting there. It's taken us a bit of time to figure out exactly what we're doing with this. But I think we are slowly getting there. Oh, it's getting a bit too epic now, considering that he's holding a dildo in one of his hands. Right, there is one more element. Just one. It's going to take literally about 10 seconds. Someone said he needs a snack and suggested a KFC, I think it's a Zinger box. That's what I googled what they put. And it's going to seem super out of place now. It's so fucking out of place. Like, I know this has got random balls circling it. He's holding a dildo in one hand and he's got that bloody wand, which is obscured by this now. I actually need to... Sorry, I'm just getting distracted here. It'll do. Okay. What was I saying? Yeah, no, this is super out of place. Because it's just sort of sat on the back of something. Alright, I think I'm done. Wow, okay, so that was an adventure. At least for me. You got to see a bit of it. So, let's go back through the image and look at what we've done. The obvious, there is a giant Cerberus looming in the background. And we have Doom Guy here, literally not recognisable anymore. Because I've covered up anything that makes him recognisable. He's got the giant Gundam wings? Gundam wings, I was right. Yes, Gundam wings. He's got a knight's helmet. He's got the Dragon Balls surrounding him. He's got the Predator arm cannon. We added 2 extra arms so that we could equip them with this baton and the Soul Reaver. In a right hand, we've removed the blade he had and replaced it with a Soul Edge. And in the left hand, he's got the Crescent Moon Wand. And over here, in case he gets hungry, there's a snack. I forgot about the shirt. Powered by tacos. And then the glorious codpiece. Excellent. Well, thank you for joining me once again. Or if this is your first time, thank you for joining me for the first time. Any suggestions for videos I can do in the future, stick them in the comments. Because at the moment, I'm just doing literally anything and trying to find out what feels good. Like, this felt really fun. So I might be going forward with this kind of thing in the future. Like, if there's a film coming out or a game or something, you get a promotional image and you ask people to suggest a kind of change for it. And then you pick a good chunk of them. Anyway, I need to film another one of these, so I'm going to have to charge my lights up. So cheers for joining me. Hope you come for the next one. And yeah, fill that comment section with suggestions. It's great. Just keep going. Anything. Anything you want. Maybe not anything. I know what some people are like. I've been on the internet long enough to know